your new CD, Come On, you've had a little bit now to kind of tour behind it. Have you found like the songs are opening up in any directions than you didn't anticipate?
Yeah. I mean, naturally, once you get out playing, there's actually not only there's three of us, but we have a fourth person with us playing keyboards and doing some of the third vocal harmonies. I don't know. It's sort of natural. You probably hear it a lot. Oh, it's really gelling as a band, and we're getting a good feel live with it. But I mean, that seems to be happening. I think some of the things about the record that I was always a little worried about, as far as continuity and stuff, seem to be sort of feeling a little better live. But I don't know. It's been going pretty good. We're just pretty much just playing the whole record.
What was just out of curiosity your issues with the continuity?
Oh, I don't know. I've got a thing for records that sound like from beginning to end that they've just played.
Yeah.
Sounds like the same people sat down and played it in one day, and I don't know. Being eclectic is dangerous.
Well, let's see here. A few things have happened since the last couple of years too. I mean, you did your other project with the Retribution Gospel Choir. You kind of is that something you needed to get out of your system? And it was a different sound. Did that help you get into any other mindset for this latest CD?
Yeah, maybe a little bit. I don't know. The band started kind of out of the the inspiration and sort of the energy that happened between three guys in the band, and I don't know. I didn't really find myself necessarily stepping out of anything that I wasn't already doing it well, as much as it just was a different dynamic of people. But playing louder, certainly the last couple of years, sort of experienced that immediacy has kind of, in many ways, freed up kind of the perspective to do something that's more controlled and a little more beautiful. Mm-hmm. Kind of let the songs be pretty and not feel like I have to stick my ego all over the place,
Well, one of the other things that happened lately, too, is, of course, the big news with Robert Plant on his latest CD. You covered a couple of you guys' songs. Have you noticed any new faces in the crowd, any types of peoples that have been to your show that might not have been there otherwise, that could have came from that experience?
Yeah, we're getting a few people. Yeah, there's definitely some guys that are, a little bit older guys, look like they've been listening to a lot of rock and roll their whole life, have been coming up and introducing themselves with a couple of shows here lately. And the best guys like that were the guys we played over in Coventry, England, in December, and these three guys came up after the show and just loved the show, and they said, we're so sorry that Robert couldn't come down. He had to go do the Jules Holland show. These were essentially Robert Plant's drinking buddies had come down.
That's great.
And from the pub down around the corner, so these guys with these thick accents, they just, Robert was just gutted he couldn't come. And we love you guys. He talks about you all the time. And it was really funny because we got to meet his drinking buddies before we actually met him. So it was funny. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely been flattering, and he's definitely turned on some people to our music. But I mean, you still got to come to the show and get through about 2 or 3 songs before you can safely say you like us, I guess.
Well, I mean, you guys are. I mean, it's a good time to be coming on to your shows and even being turned on to the band if you're new to you. You're coming up essentially on what's going to be your 20th anniversary here soon, right?
Yeah, we're coming up on we're on 18 years or so. Yeah, I guess at this point we start thinking in decades. But I don't know. We're Mimi and I are married. Mimi is the drummer and another singer as well. So in a certain way, it's always going to be. The band's always going to be around in one form or another, and she and I enjoy what we're doing, and it's been a life that's been good to us so far. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Do you guys have anything big planned yet for any kind of anniversary stuff?
The 20-year anniversary.
Yeah. Well, you said you're 18. I mean, you're 2 years away. That might not be a bad idea to start thinking about.
Yeah, that's a tough one to commemorate. But I don't know. We keep thinking at some point we should put our lyrics in a book or something, or I don't know. Actually, I think what would be great is to do a show where we play beginning to end every song we've ever written and recorded, and see if I don't know. I think it would take about 12 or 13 hours, but.
Well, obviously, you break it up into shows, but I think that'd be probably a fanboy's dream right there for some of your fans.
Well, hopefully there's not too many, because I think the only place that would tolerate it, that kind of show, would be our garage.
Well, having done this for as long as you have, as you go into writing a record, do you find it easier or harder at this point?
Oh man, writing is always hard. Writing will always break you down to nothing, and yeah, there's experience teaches you a little bit of things. You learn to be a little more patient with yourself if it's been a while that you haven't been able to figure something out, and I don't know, yeah, just a little patience. You know that if you just keep trying, it eventually works. If you just writing it's like a muscle. You just kind of gotta do it and keep exercising it every once in a while. It'll do what it needs to for you. But you just keep hacking at it, and it can be a really rewarding thing, But boy, it's always it's always gonna shut you down,
Right.
because writing essentially is 99% editing or cutting out what you're coming up with, and about 1%, being surprised to what you came up with.
Excuse me. It's great that you say it that way too. I don't think a lot of artists would probably, I don't know if admit to it is the right word, but kind of go at it at that angle. That it is a lot about what you take out.
Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, it's hard. I think personally, anyone can kind of attempt that and kind of have an experience and a relationship with writing, whether it's music or writing words or whatever. And it can be a really interesting kind of personal exercise, and something that really teaches you a lot about yourself if you can survive it.
Which you've done quite well.
Yeah, it's possible.
Wrap it up. Just saw the latest video with "Try to Sleep." It has John Stamos in it.
John Stamos.
How did that come
Uncle
about?
Jesse.
That's right.
Well, the guy who mixed our record, his name's Matthew Beckley, and he's from L.A., and he happens to just be friends with John, and apparently John's a really easygoing, nice guy, loves music, listens to lots of different stuff, and apparently he's an awesome conga player, and he just said his friend, the director pitched the idea, and it only took an afternoon to shoot, and he was way into it. Been very nice to us.
Well, that's cool. It's a cool little video too. Congratulations on the year so far. It sounds like you guys are having a decent time, both with the press and the fans on this one. So
yeah, it's been it's always weird.
I'm sure it is. Well, thanks so much for taking the time to chat today, and
No, thank you, man. It's my pleasure, and hope everybody's having a great day.
All right, man. We'll talk to you soon. All right.
Yeah, thanks.
All
Take
right.
care.
Bye.